Creepy creatures, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to if you're new. Today I wanted to talk about trying. Despite all of the fear and everything trying to tell us not to do something, we need to continue to try to do what we want to do in our lives. Now, I believe I have notes on my computer. I didn't bring it up. But we need to be able to get up despite the darkness that's inside of our brains telling us that we're worthless or it's hopeless and it's never going to happen. You may not be perfect at something in the beginning, and that's completely okay. Everyone has to start off with somewhere. And it's about trying to find your voice and your way of doing things. So don't think that because you're not as good as this other person, or you're not doing exactly what they're doing, which is good, because you want to have your own uniqueness to what you're doing. So have that uniqueness. Don't try to be somebody else. Be yourself. However that is. If that means that you do your makeup differently than some people, then maybe share that form. Or if you dress differently, or if you act differently, just be whoever you are and stop being scared of the world around you. Now, that's a lot easier said than done. I will say that, because I am terrified of everything all the time. Because I'm terrified of being judged. I'm terrified nobody cares what I have to say. I am terrified that I'm just a waste of space at times. And it's hard. It's hard for that to be weighing on your brain and for you to get up and do things. Because all you're hearing are those nagging voices in your head saying those things. And you're like, well, it's just pointless. But it's not pointless. If you want to be a YouTuber, then get up and start trying. If that's you making random nonsense talking videos until you figure out your traction, then do that. Whatever you want it to be or want to do, do it. Don't let the world stop you. Don't let you stop you from doing what you want to do. And that's what I am trying so hard in this coming year, is I'm trying to not let everything around me stop me from doing what I want to do. I'm trying not to be like, well, I'm too ugly for this, or I'm too stupid for this, or I'm too this for this. It's me just putting myself down. When I have a voice, I have something to say. Yes, I may not know how to say it at this point, but I will be able to find a way of saying it, and that is exactly what I'm going to do. I am going to figure out how to say what I want to say and do what I want to do, even though that nagging voice is telling me it's pointless. And that's what you need to do. And finding a support system can be very, very handy in these scenarios. Being your own support system is the best one, because you can always be there for yourself. But finding other people that are really supportive in what you want to do, like going back to if you want to be a YouTuber, finding a friend or a family member, or maybe joining a group or a Discord or something to where people are like, you got this, you can do this. If you don't quite know what you're doing, maybe you can talk things out with the person that's helping you. And be like, well, I was thinking this, but I'm not sure if I really want to go with that. And that's okay. But yeah, find a support system, be your own support system, and know that you can do this. You can do this. You can get up and get through all of the nagging voices, all of the laziness, all of the procrastination, and you can create a life of dreams. All you have to do is take that first step, and that first step is simply standing up. Simple. Look at it one at a time, one thing at a time, and take those steps slowly. Because if you look at that future goal, sometimes it's a little overwhelming, and it's a little too far away, and it's a little too big for us to be able to comprehend it. So let's just take it one step at a time and believe in ourselves. Let's do this, because you can do this. And that's what I wanted to say today, is don't let the nagging voices, the fear, all of this dread and sorrow and depression and anxieties, mental health, whatever it is, don't let it stop you from doing what you want to do. But make sure too, I do want to add this little note in, make sure it is something you want to do and not something that somebody told you want to do. Make sure it's something that you actually want to do. And then you strive for it. do the best you can to do it. Because you can do anything when you put your mind to it. Just remember, you can do it.